Thanks, Chris. Let me get the live stream up first. That's coming in nice.
Yeah, because you're talking, you're not ready yet.
Okay. YouTube it, YouTube. Okay.
Ready?
And welcome everyone to X-League Friday Night Football. This is not the X-League 1 semi-final. This is the extra time period. We're about to start with Holroyd Rangers White in the X-League 2 final, taking on Lidcombe White. The winner will play Holroyd Rangers Black in the grand final next week. It's just starting the first extra time period here at Rydalmere Park. So we're getting a bonus tonight. We are getting the end of the X-League 2 final, followed by match of the round, which is Auburn District White taking on Lidcombe Waratah Black. So thanks for joining us here on Friday Night Football. Don't have any team sheets this one, so I'll try to use a bit of memory and commentate accordingly. So again, the score is 0-0. Sorry, my apologies. The score is 1-1. I'm getting mixed up with what happened here on Friday night, the Cotton Cup. More about that later in the broadcast. The score was 0-0 at halftime. Lidcombe then scored. Here comes Holroyd into the box. Across the face of goal. Over for a goal kick. And then Holroyd scored late in the match. But even later still, both teams had great chances to close out the match, and they went astray. Lidcombe with the one-on-one with the keeper. Holroyd, the ball skipping off the crossbar. All that in the last 3-4 minutes of the regulation time. And that causes us now to be in this extra time period. And repeating, this is the final. The winner of this match will play Holroyd Rangers Black team. It could be an all Holroyd affair at Waratah Stadium next Friday night for the grand final of X-League 2. If they manage to get away with a victory here today. Here they are at the corner. It's low and flat. And straight out for a goal kick. Thankfully, the rain has stopped here at Rydalmere Park because we're outdoors and no cover for the commentary and the camera team. So I'm pleased about that. And I think the radar would suggest the bulk of the rain has passed us now. Hopefully that's the case. And repeating the statement from the association yesterday, and probably most associations across Sydney, there is no football tomorrow. Semi-finals have been cancelled. As Lidcombe go forward. Cuts it back. Shots on. Couldn't get the connection. No football tomorrow, and unfortunately with this unprecedented record-breaking rain that have interrupted our final series for the first time in my memory of 30 years of the association, we are going to 1 versus 2 for the grand finals commencing tomorrow week at Waratah Stadium, and the week after followed by the Division 1 teams. All the grand finals are up on dribble as scheduled. As Lidcombe try to work the ball in. Does not connect with the team. On the right wing there, so Holroyd's turn with the ball. On the far side, there's an injured player. Referee Josh Baysari runs across to see. Doesn't look like a cramp. Not sure exactly what that is. So it's good football weather. Slight breeze, 13 degrees. The worst of the rain is gone. We're playing on a synthetic field. The only one we have in the Granville Association. And I'd like to think in the not near too distant future, they'll start dotting the landscape more often. Parks being turned into all-weather football fields. That's a discussion for the association and our two councils, Parramatta and Cumberland. This is the X-League 2 final. Holroyd against Lidcombe White. Lidcombe Waratah White, that is. It's currently 1-1 in the first period of overtime. I think it's 10 minutes. Possibly 15. Certainly 10 for the younger age groups at X-League. The ball goes across to the right wing. Finds his man. Couldn't control it. Holroyd played at the keeper. Who promptly sends it over the sideline, playing safety first. As the ball cleared away, but giving away a corner. Referee asks for another ball. Ball's over the fence. In the background there you see teams in the blue bibs warming up. That looks like the Auburn district team. They're taking on Lidcombe Waratah Black, the current holders of the Challenge Shield. Minor premiers of 2025 X-League. In what turn will be a cracking match straight after this one. Now, of course, if the score remains level at the end of the second period of overtime or extra time, we go to penalty shootout. There's a corner. Nice one in the box. Skidding header. Holroyd to bring it up now. Lidcombe guys set the defence. Bit of extra spice in that tackle. Referee Josh Baysari. Free kick to Holroyd. Despite the weather, which was raining just a few moments ago before this broadcast started, there's a good number of family and friends down here. Okay, Holroyd will send this long. Floats it onto the 18. Cleared away. Lidcombe send it back over halfway. Holroyd making a mess of it back there, but finally give it away. Oh, they may have given it away, all right. Okay, now they're on top of the ball. Little dink over the top. Keeper comes out just in case. Fullbacks have it under command. Holroyd sends it floating into the box. Can't connect to the shot. Goes wide. If you're just joining us here, this is not the Auburn District Lidcombe Waratah Black semi-final for X-League 1. this is the end of the X-League 2 final. Holroyd Rangers White take on Lidcombe Waratah White. The winner will play Holroyd Rangers Black in the grand final next Friday. The score is currently 1-1. Lidcombe sends it across to the left. Finds the centre. Can he beat his man and shoot? He can. Free kick, no. Referee waves it away. Holroyd down the left-hand side. Bit of space. Takes his man on into the box. Can he cross? He tries. There it is. A bit soft. Good defence. But doesn't clear. Number 12 takes a shot. Straight into the keeper's breadbasket. Comfortable as Lidcombe go from turning defence now into attack. Through ball. He's couldn't get it. Keeper's coming out. So this is the X-League 2 final. The winner will play Holroyd Rangers Black. They're sitting here watching their brothers, wondering if there'll be an all Holroyd Rangers affair next week. That's Friday night. And this rain is forecasted to stop. And that's half time here in the first overtime period. That looks to be a 10-minute period, I suggest, not 15. As I was saying, so Holroyd Rangers, the brothers of this white team, Holroyd Rangers Black, are sitting there watching their brothers, wondering if they'll be playing them next Friday night at Waratah Stadium with 5 days of no rain forecasted. That should be enough time for the Waratah Stadium to dry up and put on its best face for the grand final that start Friday night, followed by the grand finals of every division but for Division 1, which will take place the following weekend. It's been a very challenging time with this weather. Unprecedented, record-breaking rainfall in August. As I mentioned earlier, I've been with the association since 1998, and I'm yet to remember, and I can't remember, I don't think the finals have ever been interrupted like this. So we've had a pretty good run. Very, very unfortunate for the teams coming third and fourth. So we're now going straight to a 1 versus 2 grand final series. We start next week, next Saturday to be exact, following the next Friday night's grand final. The score here, 1-1 into the last 10 minutes. Being the second overtime period. Getting my terminologies mixed up, that's basketball talk. Extra time period for soccer football. And of course, penalties will follow that if remains score level. Lidcombe going to the right-hand side. Can he float this in? Go short. Again short. Swarming defence. Lidcombe play it back now. Is there room for a shot? Can he turn? Opens up. Shot! Oh, defended nicely. That's number 13. Put his foot, blocked the ball away. Lidcombe applying the blowtorch here. Sends it, dangerous ball, looking for the header. Holroyd climbed tall. Lidcombe still inside the box. Turns it back inside. Oh, a gift. No, red flag went up anyway. I certainly encourage interactive broadcasting, so let us know where you're watching this from, anywhere on the planet, or as the pattern has been certainly in the last couple of months, from the comfort of your lounge room, watching the YouTube channel on your smart television. So post your comments on our YouTube channel. That's where I'll be watching and reading your comments, as opposed to the Facebook. Lidcombe playing it wide now. Open up the defence. Chips it in. Holroyd there. Shots on. The volley. Number 4. He knows it. Should have done better. Sends it way wide. Gives away a goal kick. And the rain starts coming down again. Better find the umbrella. Just when I thought the radar looked like there's no more rain, we start all over again. Holroyd down the right-hand side. Crosses in, straight to the keeper. Safe hands. Lidcombe down the right-hand side. Square early, gets behind the defence, inside the box. Look to cut in, turns it back, left footer. Lines it back up, open for the shot. He muffed it on the edge of the box and he knows it too. Nice play, good counter, active play there from the boys in red from Lidcombe Waratah. Found their target every single pass except for the final shot. Okay, we're in the final period. Holroyd sends the ball over the top down the left-hand side. Number 14 turns, looks for support, has to go himself. Swarmed on, opens up, one play to beat. Holroyd still has it though. Needs support here. And takes the ball over. More worried about the defender. Lost control of the ball. And that's number 2. He's feeling, he goes down. Referee says, still play on. They're trying to get a sub here, Holroyd. Referee Josh Baysari says, not yet. Lidcombe aren't going to accommodate. They're not going to accommodate taking the ball out. Not in the final of the X-League 2, they won't be. They're going forward. And now, referee listens to the call from the Holroyd coach as number 2 back at the goal line at the other end. Rolls over and takes himself off the field, not slowing down the game. On come their substitution. If you're just joining us on this broadcast, thanks for joining us here on Friday Night Football. The incessant rain continues again at Rydalmere Park. It's the second period of extra time on the X-League 2 final. The scores are 1-1, 0 at halftime, 1-0 at full time, 1-0 at halftime of the extra time period. And with a few minutes remaining, we have Lidcombe sending the ball in. Deep. Keeper comes out, hits him straight in the chest, and he holds the ball there. They've worked hard, these teams, throughout the whole year, and it's coming down to maybe a penalty shootout. Such is the beauty of our game. The glorious highs of victory and the miserable defeats of a penalty shootout. Still minutes to go, though. Both teams, I'm sure, would like to try and win this on the field, not in a penalty shootout, as Lidcombe going forward, but giving the ball away. 14, right-hand side, he's on. Holroyd taking the ball into the box. Can he square in? Cuts back. Oh, good defense. Number 21, Lidcombe put a foot on the ball, gives away a corner, but the ball was not allowed to be crossed to in front of the face of goal. Immediately following this match, whenever it may conclude, we have Auburn District White taking on Lidcombe Waratah Black. Lidcombe throw everyone into the box. Determined to defend. It's a good corner. Back stick! Lidcombe get a head on the ball and they clear. Actually, they had one person up forward. Holroyd turns inside the box. Plays across the space for goal. Couldn't find him. Still there. Can he get a shot off? Trying, right foot shot. No strength in that one. Straight to the keeper who throws the ball quickly out. Is there a counter-attack here? Yes, there is. They have numbers. They have numbers. Keeper comes out. Saves the day for Holroyd. This is tense. Minutes remaining in extra time, second period, before we go to a penalty shootout. A late winner would be brutal here, but then again, so would a penalty shootout. Both these teams, they actually look tired. They've worked hard and have toiled away in this weather. It's not a muddy ground, that's for sure, but it certainly is wet. The ball's been skidding, and they've been playing for near 110 minutes now. Referee says play on. Despite the howls of the players, Holroyd now. Number 14 can't get the ball, gives away to Lidcombe. Have another chance in front of goal. Oh, he just couldn't link up. His heavy legs are not as fresh as they were an hour ago, that's for sure. Lidcombe still on the ball. Trying to get through the gap. They try to get there. Defending well. They don't clear though. Shots on. Wide. 31 from Lidcombe. Had a perfect view from our commentary position. Certainly looking forward to the next match. It will be a cracker. The current X-League champions. The current Challenge Shield holders, champions. Hang on, Holroyd comes to the box. Can he cut it back? Where's his target? There he is! Head! Saved by the keeper. Didn't get the punishment on that ball he wanted to give. Little power, didn't trouble the keeper. That was a chance. And now Lidcombe find a mistake into the box. That's a free kick and maybe a red. Is it a red? It's a red card. Dogso denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and that was one of them. He had to do it. Professional foul, rather than give Lidcombe a run into the box. I won't call it a good foul. That encourages that sort of play, but you know what I mean. With a few minutes to go, it was a calculated professional foul. He's off. Holroyd down to 10. He will not participate in the penalty shootout if there is one. But Lidcombe will try something here. 23 metres out. Make that 19 metres out. Referee Josh Baysari will march him back there 10. That's 10 small steps there, Josh. It's a five-man war. I'm seeing this ball in the top left-hand corner. Over the wall, under the crossbar. What do you reckon? If you're joining us, this is the end of the X-League 2 final. The winners go into the grand final next Friday. Lidcombe stand over the ball. It's a short 10 metres. The wall will hold steady, forced to go over it. There's a chip. Oh, saved by the keeper. Carrying the ball over the crossbar. Lidcombe applying the blowtorch now. Holroyd just have to defend. with one extra player and take this to a penalty shootout where anything can happen. If you're joining us, it's Friday Night Football. We're waiting for the X-League 1 semi-final. This is the X-League 2 final. Holroyd Rangers Black, the brothers, are waiting for them. Who will then be playing next Friday's grand final at Melita Stadium? Lidcombe physically took a dive there, trying to convince the referee. We'll have to have a word with him and the Holroyd defender. Settle down, boys. It's almost there. Settle down, boys. Let's just play. With a dive like that, should be the Olympic team. Here we go. Near post. Keeps it in. No, he doesn't. Couldn't get there. And that's full time here at Rydalmere Park. We are going to penalty shootout. The X-League 2 final will be determined with a penalty shootout. So to the player who committed that foul, if you win tonight from Holroyd, you will not be participating in the grand final against your brothers next Friday, but you've done the job. If your team can progress. That would have been a one-on-one with the keeper. Now, on Wednesday night, 2 nights ago, we were back here at Rydalmere Park for the Cotton Cup semi-final, where Pendle Hill Tigers took on the might of Auburn District. Was it Auburn District? Indeed it was, Auburn District. And they came away winners after an epic match where we had no goal scored until the penalty shootout. So a touch of deja vu 2 days later back here at Rydalmere Park. It was pouring rain on Wednesday night. Well done to Pendle Hill Tigers. They are in the Cotton Cup final, which will probably be played on the final match of the second day of grand finals on the 6th of September. To be confirmed, but most likely it will be. And then last night, again under the pouring rain, the team who will challenge Pendle Hill Tigers, the teams outside the Granville Association, it was Glebe Gorillas taking on the boys from FC Bossy Liverpool, and it was 4-1 victory to Glebe Gorillas. Congratulations, Glebe. You've had a number of attempts supporting the Cotton Cup. This is the furthest you've gone. In fact, you haven't gone very far in the previous 3 or 4 years. But you put on some very good football yesterday. A handful of Pendle Hill Tigers boys were down at Matcherville High School on their synthetic field there. And they enjoyed the match, but had an opportunity to do some reconnaissance. Look who their strength or weapons from Glebe would be. And I can tell you, they have a few of them. Pendle Hill will do well to keep Johnny in Granville. Of course, the Cotton Cup, named after John William Cotton. We colloquially call it Johnny. Last year, Granville Cupid brought Johnny home. Can Pendle Hill Tigers keep Johnny in the Granville Association? The oldest cup, knockout cup in Australia, dating back to 1907. And just like Wednesday night, the penalty shootout will be at the southern end of Rydalmere Park, the clubhouse end. Both teams have congregated in the centre circle. Lidcombe boys linking arms. Holroyd about to do the same. Referee just checking nets. We'll have some final words to the keeper or keepers. Wishing them success. Just when I thought the rain had passed us, it becomes even heavier. Will we break the 160-year record of the highest rainfall for August, which ironically is the second driest month of the year? We normally average 80 millimetres, and up until Monday last week, we had cleared 268 mil. And of course, we've had a lot of rain since then. Okay, we have number 4, who I believe is Fode Kamara, because he played for Granville Waratah a couple of years ago. He's taking the first penalty. Holroyd. Oh! Is that a hand on the ball to the crossbar? Oh, we're going to go again. Oh, drama here. Drama here. The linesman, the AR, he say he came off his line. Kamara will have a second crack at goal. They're being strict. He's not the tallest keeper in the league. Trying to gain a little bit of advantage, hopping out. Now, we have no replays in this coverage until the second match. Here he goes again. Oh, easy. Sends him going the wrong way. 1-0. Favour of Holroyd. As he hugs his keeper. His turn to face the music. Holroyd there dodging a bullet. Referee's being strict on not coming out, not leaving your line until the ball is kicked. At least 1 foot must be on the line. Lidcombe, can they bring it to parity? Oh, easy. Keeper stood in the centre. I was reading an article that there is lots of merit in staying centred rather than diving to your left or the right. Statistically, apparently, players go down the middle more often than not. So, doesn't look like you're trying when you stay in the middle. However, if you save it, job done. 1-1, no misses. Everyone's on edge here. The winner through the grand final. 2 steps only. Holroyd. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sends it to the right side. Holroyd, 2-1. For those who are joining us, be it on Facebook page or the YouTube channel, where most of you seem to be watching us now from the Comfort B Lounge Rooms, this is the X-League 2 final. Immediately after this match, we'll have the semi-final of the X-League 1, Auburn District against Lidcombe Waratah Black. The Lidcombe Waratah Black, their brothers here. Lidcombe Waratah White with their second kick. Oh, that should have been saved, but it's a goal. Keeper, wrong foot himself, couldn't get the hand down fast enough. 2-2 in the penalty shootout. Number 12 for Holroyd steps up. Short run up. Oh, sends the keeper. Well, didn't send him the wrong way. Keeper dived the right way. But the ball beats the outstretched hands of the keeper for Lidcombe. 3-2 in favour of Holroyd, who won the toss and elected to kick first, as you generally do, to gain the psychological advantage of taking the lead. And if you miss, the psychological advantage of having a second chance, or at least a chance for your keeper to save the day. Lidcombe trying to bring it back to parity again. Eerily similar to what took place on Wednesday night. Oh, keeper again, stands centre. 3-3 here at Rydalmere Park on Wednesday night's Cotton Cup. That goal was actually saved to make it a 1-goal advantage, the all-important third attempt. But not here tonight. Horrid player, after a long walk, now jogs the ball, gets himself psyched into it. Where's he going? He's seen the Lidcombe keeper dive twice to the right. Lines up, goes left, into the top corner. No chance of saving that one. World class. Full of confidence. A lot can be said from the body language of players as they walk up to the penalty spot. What message is the Lidcombe player giving off? Cool, calm, collected. His head's not down, the shoulder's not slung down. Very focused. Laser sharp focus here from the Lidcombe number 11. Sets the ball on the spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. Sends it to the inside netting. 4-all here at Rydalmere Park. Now, a miss here could easily be the end of Holroyd. A miss from anyone, effectively, is pretty much elimination stuff. The 5th kicker comes for Holroyd. Will he go left, as his 3 previous friends did? He goes right. Similar. Strong. Here we are. All the pressure, the weight of Lidcombe. Their club, fans and family is on the shoulders now, right now, of the Lidcombe player who walks into the ball, focusing. A miss here, and Lidcombe go through in and Holroyd go through in an all Holroyd grand final next Friday. He needs to score this to keep the penalty shootout alive. It goes again to the right. Measured kick. Keeper this time dived. He figured 3 times standing in the center didn't work. He dived to his left, but his outreached hand was not good enough as the ball bulged aside netting at the southern end of Rydalmere Park. Kick number 6. Number 14, right wing for Holroyd. Oh, again to the right of the keeper. If only I was 6 inches taller, he says. He dived the right way. 6-5 here at Rydalmere Park. He came in with confidence. How this player from Lidcombe walking in, body language. Hard to read. Not confident. Not weak. Just putting himself into the zone. Again, he must score. Failure to score. Hands Holroyd Rangers white victory in this penalty shootout. Walks it back. Looks up. He goes to the left this time. Beat the keeper. Keeper's now diving left to right. Not staying centre. 6-all here at Rydalmere Park. Holroyd Rangers, number 16, clapping, psyching himself into it, clenching his fist. Needs to focus. Of course, Lidcombe fans want him to miss to give them a chance to win. Holroyd fans, of course, want him to score and put all the world pressure back onto Lidcombe. 6-all here, Rydalmere Park. To the left. Keeper wasn't sure where to go this time. That half-second indecision was enough for the Holroyd team player to slot it past his left hand and into the side back netting. 7-6. Lidcombe number 4 walks and now starts to jog. Good confidence. Body language is confident. What do you think? Left or right? Will the keeper stay centre? I think he will this time. Oh, he should have stayed centre as Lidcombe take it 7-all. He dived, a good dive it was to the left. He was bouncing around like Muhammad Ali, but he should have stayed centre. It's a guessing game, bit of a lottery here. And the prize is into the grand final next Friday night at Melita Stadium, the X-League 2 grand final. The forerunner to the X-League 1. Both teams are waiting on the wings for the next match to start immediately after this one. Kick number 8 for Holroyd. Will he go to his left? He goes to the right, the left of the keeper. Keeper went to his right, into the side ending. That's a goal! 8-7. No misses here. Not a single miss, apart from the very first kick that the referees ruled away as illegal because the keeper came forward off his line before the ball was kicked. Pressure all on Lidcombe. It's brutal. He does not want the season to end on this kick. He'll carry that around for a while. Body language. Looks focused. Measures his steps back. Will the keeper go? He stays centre! And that's saved! And that's a victory to Holroyd Rangers! And there is jubilation to the keeper, who this time stays centre! And heartbreak for Lidcombe Waratah White. The brutal reality now is sinking in. They will not be going on to the grand final next week. Instead, it'll be an all Holroyd Rangers affair at Melita Stadium. Melita Stadium will host Holroyd Rangers Black against their Holroyd Rangers White brothers. Holroyd Rangers are delirious with excitement. Danny Rees, the president, knows he's got at least one trophy for grand final day. And congratulations to the Holroyd Rangers team. Wow, cat and mouse could not have been any better with the keeper there deciding after diving for 4 times, I'll stay centre, and the player went down the middle. It looks easy, but the mind games are fantastic. So now we're going to have the end of it. Now that this match is concluded, the players will certainly make their way off, and we'll have a 5-minute break or so, waiting for the next match. The main meal, that was the entree, the main meal of Friday Night Football, certainly running 45 minutes late or so, but well worth that match. We have Auburn District White taking on Lidcombe Waratah Black. Can they go one step further than their White brothers just did? They're the current champions of the Challenge Shield and the X-League, and we look forward to seeing them in a few moments' time. I'll see you then. And welcome back to Friday Night Football. This is the main event. After a wonderful entree of football we saw a moment ago, X-League 2 final, where Holroyd Rangers White defeated Lidcombe Waratah White in a penalty shootout, 8-7. They go on to next week's grand final. This week, right now, we're playing the semi-final, Lidcombe Waratah Black, Auburn District Black. Let's go through the teams. Lidcombe Waratah with only 11 players tonight. Number 1, Hiroki Fujiwara. Number 2, Luke Kwan. Number 4, Paul Lee. Number 5, Hio Wukbom. 6, Ilju An. 10, Jong Hak Kim. 14, Jong Yung. 15, Matthew Munro. 16, Kang Jun Lee. 19, Jason Starr. And 26, Akwate Favor, coached by Yung Suk and Kelvin Yung. Auburn District is about to start the first kick of the ball. The boys in black. Number 1, keeper, Abdul Qadir Koda. Number 3, Ali Muradi. Number 4, Ali Al-Shamlam. Number 7, Zach Yagi. 5, Zach Yagi. 6, Abdul El-Rish. Number 7, Kasim Al-Nakib. Number 8, Musa Khawla. Number 9, Abdul Rahman Jabara. Number 10, Wahid Ali. And a shout out to Wahid Ali's mum. That's from your son. Number 11, Adam Naji. Number 12, Hassan Naji. Number 13, Hadi Al-Nakib. 17, Muhammad Al-Rish. 18, Mutasir Hussain. 20, Muhammad Rima. 21, Emmanuel Lakule. Just watching the play as I complete this team list. Coached by Romy and Red El Rish, and the manager is Madam G. This is the semi-final. Oh, 1 second. And the referees, the ever-competent John McKenna, centre referee, and the AR is Jonathan Foster and Joe Burns. And thankfully, it appears the rain has stopped here at Rydalmere Park. It certainly rained toward the conclusion of the last match. So the equation is very simple. The winner of this match will go on to play Auburn FC White on Monday night. And the winner of that match will go on to play Auburn District Black in the grand final. Could we have X-League 1 and X-League 2 all in-house affairs with the Holroyd boys taking X2 and the Auburn District taking the X1? Well, it all starts with this match. As Fujiwara, keeper, competent keeper at the back. Both benches are very thin. As keeper, goes past. It's going to be a first goal. Oh! Mercilessly past the right post. The prayers were being prayed by the Auburn boys then. So I was saying a wonderful 12, 13 degrees here. No wind, now no rain on this synthetic pitch at Rydalmere Park. Thanks again to Abu Shwedi and the Rydalmere Club for hosting these finals of the X-League, making sure that our flagship competition proceeds on time and in its fullness. As now, Lidcombe Waratah. Their bench is thin. In fact, they have no bench. The Auburn team only have one player this time of year. Availability through injuries is proving to become an issue. How will that affect the Lidcombe team? Especially with no subs. They go forward. Yong Suk, tallest player in the field, plays at the 15. Back again, Kim. Iljuan to Fuate. Iljuan again. And this is typical of the Lidcombe Waratah black play. Goes side to side looking for the seams in the defence. Captain, coach, number 14 there on the ball. To Kim, sends it long and over for a goal kick. So not Kim, my apologies, that was Lee. This is Friday Night Football. Thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Football. Lots of comments. I can read them all clearly on the YouTube page, the GSFA live stream channel. We're also broadcasting on Facebook. I can't see you on that one. I'm only watching the one screen on YouTube. Thank you for joining us here. Feel free to post a comment as Lidcombe go forward. Flag goes up. And I'm glad to give some comments and shout-outs. Comment from Dave Payne. I swear Lidcombe Black were eliminated. Well, it's a very good point, and I'll address that for you now. They had a draw last week, and I said to you, if you remember in the commentary, they needed 4 goals and a victory to assure themselves of this match. The draw was not certainty. Why? Because Auburn FC had appealed an infraction where they were suspended points. Those 3 points cost them a place. They appealed, and the appeal came back dismissed. So that helped Lidcombe Waratah greatly. Auburn FC lost those 3 points, and now we've got the Challenge Shield champions playing here. I hope I answer your query. And that was from I got Michael Lang there, 2162. 2162, that Guildford. Thanks for joining us here. Lots of comments. Feel free to post them where you're watching this from. Certainly the YouTube Smart TV combination has really been popular in the last couple of months. Here we go, Lidcombe again. Favour. They'll sit back and wait for the seam to open up. Oh, they're going the long route this time. Over the top. Can he link up? No, Auburn's there, clear way. The last time these two teams played, we featured on Friday Night Football, and very similar. But when Auburn went behind in that match, they didn't have the luxury of sitting back. They came forward, very active, aggressively forward to try and score a goal. The defensive Lidcombe held at the moment. Let's see what happens as both teams try to settle into the groove. As Jason Starr on the ball, tries to find his man. To Kim. Pushes out right to Munro. Can he square? Low and flat. Finds Auburn shirts though. Lidcombe with a shot. Straight to the keeper. Didn't have the venom on it needed to trouble Abdul Kadir. And the 4-man defensive line of Lidcombe quickly set themselves on the other side of halfway. Akwate Favour on the ball. Sorry, I meant that Favour Akwate. My apologies. Munro. Working hard on the ball. Wins it. Pushes it out to Lee. To Akwate. Auburn now. Get the ball back. Work the middle. Give it away. Still strong on the ball. Number 12 for the shot. Blocked. Still inside the box. And the ball trickles over for a goal kick. Number 12, Hassan Naji. Look out for him. And Mohamed Rima up front for Auburn. First chance for a corner here. Goes to Auburn District. Floats it in. Dangerous. Keeper comes out. And that is a goal kick. Auburn did actually get ahead onto that ball. But I think after it hit the fist of the goalkeeper, Fujiwara, a competent keeper, lots of confidence in him, as you have to be at this stage of the competition. Lots of comments, great to see. I don't need to labour the cause for the deduction. It's happened and we've moved on. They've had the appeal, Auburn FC, and a panel of their peers have dismissed their appeal. Enough said. Let's give credit to the two teams now playing. Auburn District. Oh, Lidcombe coming forward, hustling, good hustle, both teams, as John McKenna, a very accomplished, well-respected referee, finds a foul. Going forward, keeper comes out, beats the player, beats the keeper, comes out far away, and put the ball over the sideline. Strong play, and just like that, Auburn District sound a warning shot to Lidcombe. Be on their best game today, because we're coming at you. The committee of Auburn District would love nothing more to see an Auburn X1 final. Never happened before in the X League. Well, it happened before them because X League 2, we have a Holroyd grand final next Friday night. That'll be the entree, the main meal, the main course will be the X League final. Who will it be? Noting the winner of this match play Auburn FC White on Monday night. Foul, too much hands. Wahid Ali, I gave you the shout out. I know your mum's watching. I'm Wahid, nice to have you on board. Again, Auburn District, comfortable, waiting for Lidcombe to come forward. They spread the field. Forcing Auburn District to come forward. That's Rima. Mudassir up there just watching. And they turn forward now. Lee. Back to Lee. Over the top. To the left. Too strong. No, he keeps it in. Oh, it goes outside. Quick throw by Auburn District. Looking to see where the talisman is. Number 10. He's playing more of an inside left game. Kim. Over there. On the ball now. Kwate. To Kim. Through ball behind the defense. Bit offside. Lovely play by Kim and trying to link up with Young, the captain, coach of the team. He went just a tad early. Good defensive line. Good chemistry. Good mechanics by the defense of Auburn District. This is not a new team. They've played together for a number of years. A few new players, sure, but the bulk of the players are there. Know how to play defense. Know how to work a defensive line. Lots of good banter on the Yell comments. Keep it going, boys. Just keep it clever, keep it witty, keep it respectful. A District to the edge of the box. Can he get behind it? There he is. Inside, first touch. Opens up, shoots. Over the crossbar. That first touch just bobbled. Couldn't get onto the left foot. Lovely play by District. And who was that? I think that was number 10. No, not number 10. Number 12 or 11 or 12. One of the Naji boys. Either Adam Naji or Hassan Naji. I think they're brothers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Young calling for it. No. Ah, yes. Referee overrides the AR. Young. 14. Young Suk Young. Protested and got the call. Jason Starr throws it back, letting the Lidcombe reset, go across the field as they do. This is typical play. Strategy that's worked for them well in the last couple of years, Lidcombe. Auburn not taking the bait, keeping the defensive line structure set. Starr, where's he sending it? Long, but Munro onto the ball. Fourth the ball from number 6. Abdul El Reese, the ball over the side. And it looks like to be a corner. Okay, it's Lidcombe's turn to apply the blowtorch at the northern end of Rydalmere Park. Will it be a short one? No. Lidcombe with 6 plays in the box. One on the near post. The tall timber, coach captain, 14, Jung Suk. They come forward, back stick. No one there in the red. Not cleared, still not cleared. Quite their favour, still not cleared. Now Munro for Lidcombe. We send it to the right. That's Kim on the ball. Sends it back on his left foot. Inside, can he find his man? Not quite. Wahid. Where's he going with it? Got to be careful. He loses the ball. Kim down the ball. Sends it quickly. Number 5. Wook Boom. Still on the ball. Dancing around with it. Gives the lead. Through the legs. Nutmeg. In for the shot. There it is there. And goal! Goal to Lidcombe Rydalmere. Lidcombe Waratah White. Lovely play. Applied the pressure. Abdul Kadir couldn't get nothing on a deflected leg out to the ball. And now they've thrown the gauntlet at Auburn SC. It's the Auburn District. This Lidcombe team, they've come, they mean business. They'll take the second chance they've gotten courtesy of the judiciary, and they'll make the most of it here. Measured in their celebration, knowing there's a long way to go, and they respect their opposition. Auburn District go long straight away. Got to head to it. Auburn District did not clear at the other end, and Lidcombe made them pay. Fleet-footed footwork inside the box. Lidcombe. Same as always. Excuse me. Same as always. Working their triangles, working the space, expansive. Left to right, goes long. Finds his player. Intercepted by District, who sends it down the line and over the sideline. Orbs El Reach. Shout out to the El Reach family watching from holidays in Bali. What the hell are you doing in Bali? Wait until after the season finishes. Should be here. But you enjoy your trip there in Bali. To the El Reach family. Thanks for logging in. Watching your cousins and family who are no doubt playing. The field is spread here. That's what Lidcombe do. Fujiwara sends it to the far left. Who plays it back, taking the time. Auburn now coming forward. They can't afford to wait, even at this early stage of the match. Almost 20 minutes of play. Taking their time with a slow build-up. I think this is playing into the hands of the Lidcombe team, but Auburn not putting the pressure on. Time will tell. But they're in no rush, Lidcombe. In fact, Matthew Munro on the right wing, he's in a rush. He wants the ball. Here we go. He's looking for it. Star. Referee's not going to fall for that one. Auburn with the ball. Strong defense. Wahid on the ball. Puts it through. Finds his man on the edge of the box. Nazi turns inside. Lidcombe comfortable in defense. As they come forward. Long ball. Not typically part of their game. What we've seen this year from Lidcombe. As they come forward now, Auburn. Jason Starr flicks it back. Only as far as number 17, Elrish, who gives it away to left fullback over there for Lidcombe. Gives it Kim. Plenty of time. There's no pressure on. Lee on the ball. Can he find a through ball? He does indeed. Defended well, though. That was Adam Nagy back there. Takes him on. Where's he going with it? Long ball attempt. Deflected. Blocked. Auburn throw. Thanks for joining us here on Friday Night Football. Come to you live from Rydalmere Park. The synthetic turf, which is probably the only ground that's available to play. Definitely in the Ground Association. This record-breaking, unprecedented amount of rain, certainly in my time at the Ground Association, has caused semi-finals tomorrow to be cancelled. A very unfortunate but unavoidable decision. Teams third and fourth, unfortunately, will not be playing the semi-finals this year. It's a very tough decision, we know, as Abdul Kadir takes the ball. So, grand finals next week. And it should be 5 days of dry weather. Hopefully the ground will be less waterlogged and a little bit drier to play on. I believe that's Guildford West, maybe Guildford West and Millita will be hosting. As Auburn come forward. Rima can't control. Lidcombe now with the ball again. Oh, Wahid on the ball, fighting for it. Lidcombe back with it again. Kim, strong on the ball. Takes the challenge, but still with it. Plays it back to the Fujiwara. Safety first. Jason Starr with space going forward. Looks to the center. Will he find his man? That's Wookboom there. Auburn with it. Elrish. Plays it across. Najee goes long. Akwate heads it back. Still, Lidcombe coming forward. Long ball. I'm not sure if that was a pass across or a shot at goal. But it's an easy collection by Abdul Kadir, who promptly throws it out to his left. That's Wahid coming forward. Turns it back, looks at his options. Plays it safe. They find the right wing. Nice touch. Can he beat the man? Lidcombe strong on the ball. That's a free one. John McKenna's not being fooled there. Throw to Auburn. I think looking at it, the Auburn district team just looks a little unsettled, a little rattled, in fact. Don't know if the goal did that. It certainly could. But it looked to be on their game tonight at this stage. Long way to go. Lidcombe are playing their usual expansive game, finding spaces like that. Captain Coach Young to Star. And they'll play it back, find the space, find the time. They've been very proficient at that all year. Very little errors for the opposition forward to cash in on. They have the confidence to play it out from the back as Star comes forward and takes his time, plays it to Akwate favour. They're almost baiting Auburn District to come forward, and they're not taking it, or at least not yet. I think they should, personally. You don't want a team who's got a certain game plan to have to fulfill their game plan. Break it up. That's my view. As Kim on the ball, playing inside left midfield, despite being possibly the golden boot leader. He's their talisman. There is the ball. Turns inside, finds a centre mid. Looks to his right wing. Can he get it over? No, he can't. That's Kasim. Sends it back. Only as far as Lee. To Kim. He turns it back. Again, forcing Auburn District to come forward. They're not taking the bait at this stage. Ilju An pushes it forward. Little kick back. Can't link up. Abdul El Rish plays it back. And they're looking to clear. His high ball bounce. Not doing the job as yet. At the moment, Lidcombe looks to be doing it comfortably. I'm not saying easy. I'm just saying comfortable. Little pressure being exerted from the Auburn District defence. Mistake there by captain. Tallest man in the field, number 14. Jung Zuk Jung. District throw. Kasim sends it across to Abdul. Yagi. Turning inside, putting a bit of pressure on now with the ball. Looking good. Got to link up. He does. To Rima. Back to Naji. Across the field. Good play here. Strong play, both teams. Too much from the Lidcombe defence. Freebie to Auburn District. Too far for a shot. 38 metres to the near post. The defensive line of Lidcombe stepping up from the outing yard box. A nice little dink over the line here. There it is. Strong play for the shot. Not cleared, and now cleared away. Captain, surprisingly the tallest player in the field wasn't in the defensive line. Takes the ball to Wook Boom. Offside, came from the offside position. Good call by the AR. And Yagi in defensive line there. Shout out to Peter Basher from Rydalmere, hosting us tonight. Thank you very much. And I see we have Anthony Jekosevich, captain of Pendle Hill, in the house. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Feeling good about their win here on Wednesday night. More about the Column Cup later on as Lidcombe come forward again. Toying with the defence. Defence takes him on and win the ball back. Naji. Looking forward the ball. Beaten one man, too many. Lidcombe come back at Auburn. The foot race. Strong on the ball. Auburn win it. Too much shoulder there from the Lidcombe player. And referee McKenna pulled the whistle out and says, that's enough of that. Charles Diasordi, good comment. Can someone translate my English? That's funny, I like that. As I said, keep the banter clever, witty, and respectful. So I'll make comment that on Wednesday night we're here for the Pendle Hill Auburn match for the Column Cup semi-final, and the scores remained scoreless right up into the penalty shootout in pouring rain, and Pendle Hill came away in that penalty shootout 5-3 or was it 5-4? Doesn't matter, they won it. And they will host the Cotton Cup, representing the pride of Granville in the final in a couple of weeks' time. Look out for that one on the 6th of September, I believe. And last night it was Glebe Gorillas who defeated FC Boise Liverpool. Again under pouring rain at Matraville High School synthetic ground in a convincing 4-1 win. Panther will have their work cut out, but we believe they'll keep Johnny in Granville. Johnny, of course, being the John Cotton Cup. Lidcombe into the box. Can he beat his man? Strong tackle. Takes it away for a corner, though. So whilst there is much disappointment from teams coming third and fourth, having their semi-finals cancelled, next Friday night it all starts with the X-League Grand Finals. Actually, next Friday night. That's right, next Friday night. X-League 1, X-League 2 Grand Finals. Next day will be all the other Grand Finals except for Division 1, which will be played on the following Saturday. And, of course, the Phoenix League Grand Finals will be on Father's Day. Look out for that one more later on. Lidcombe with the corner here. It's a floater into the goal mouth. He rises high. Aquate couldn't get the connection he wanted. Auburn going forward and fast. Najee takes on Star. Munro. Remo there. With confidence, they play back. Star to Fujiwara. Munro. Boom wanted to give and go. Instead, let it go through to the left wing. That long ball, a bit of a different strategy from Lidcombe tonight. Seems to be working. They're going forward into the box. Opens up. Munro, can he turn? Takes inside. Shoots. Deflected. Still ball still there. Back inside again. Referee called upon. No. Auburn strong on the ball. Wahid Ali sends it to the right very quickly. Najee comes inside. And finds only Jason Starr on the right. He plays it, overrun the ball. Munro, where's he going with it? Plays it back to Kim, who plays it straight away across to the left-hand side, who plays it back to the centre. Typical play from Lidcombe. Been successful for almost 2 seasons, or certainly last year, and they got on the Challenge Shield this year. Can they take the X-League 1 mantle again this year? After being crowned minor premiers and winning Australia's oldest footballing trophy that's in continual use, the Challenge Shield from 1901. If you're hearing that, the voice of, actually, the chairman of the association, Steve Elreach, asking his Auburn district team to lift their work rate up. Munro trying to turn the corner. Ball inside. Beats his plays behind. Auburn come away with the ball. Didn't get the connection. Najee gives away to Lee. No pressure on him. Wahid Ali has to do more. I'm saying it's the wrong strategy of Auburn District. It might change in the second half. Noting they've only got one sub. That could be it. Saving their energies for the second half. Remembering that Lidcombe have no substitutions. This game could be won the last 10 minutes with fatigue being a major player. Again, Auburn's weight. Lidcombe coming forward to Kim. Strong play. Munro gets the throw. Leaves it for Jason Starr. Boom, chip over the top. Up goes the flag. Luke Kwan over that left wing there, over there, doing a lot of work. But it went too early on that occasion. And the AR, up goes the flag from Jonathan Foster. On the other side, we have Joe Burns. And, of course, in the middle, the very accomplished, well-respected John McKenna. And the ex-league coaches have been asked to vote for the 3-2-1 of Referee of the Year. It would not surprise me if John McKenna wins the award. He's very well respected. He'll certainly, I believe, feature in the top 3. Hence why he's been given this match tonight. Shots on. Najee with the ball. Sorry, Kasim with the ball. Sends it across to Shamlan. Gives it. Back to Shamlan. Couldn't quite get there. Lidcombe will quickly counter. Munro heads it in. Young heads it across to Munro. Good play. Just couldn't quite execute that final head. He was away if he did. He was away. Pleasant atmosphere, environment, good conditions for football. The rain has finally passed until it comes back again as it circles around Sydney. Rydalmere sends it across to the right. Controlled, brings it down into the box. Rydalmere again. Didn't get the head connection he needed. Munro wins himself a throw in. Sadiq Al-Naqib says, Auburn need Hadi Al-Naqib. It's a big loss for them in this game. Okay, Sadiq, you must be a brother, father, let me know. He probably is. Both teams are missing a lot of good players. You don't come this far with just having fill-ins. You have good players. And like I said, Lidcombe have no bench. Auburn have one. As they can come forward. Munro puts it across to Kim. Looking at his options. Young. The more I think about it, I think this game will be won in the last 10, 15 minutes when fatigue will be the issue. Jason Starr forcing Auburn. Najee on the ball. Sorry, Modesty Hussain coming forward. Just keeping the Lidcombe defence moving. Fujiwara. Kim. In come the Auburn boys now coming forward. The unfamiliar territory of the Lidcombe half. Lidcombe patient. In no hurry, they're leading 1-0 to a nifty goal inside the box as Jake Starr plays it back again. Yes, Lidcombe now pushing plays forward. Can they force the error? Kim sends it to the far side, unmarked. Back to favour Kwate. I see in front of me here, outside the camera, right wing Matthew Munro at the halfway line for Lidcombe, throwing his arms up. Come on, lads, get the ball out this way. It's a patient. He comes inside. Will it go long? No. Back to Kim in the middle. He goes long to Luke Kwan. Najee on him. He comes inside of him, though. Looks up. Sees Wookboom to Jung. Over back to Kwan on the left. He brings it down nicely. Can he get across in? There it is. Heads. Oh, that deserved a goal. I think he's probably better using his foot on that occasion. Lovely play by Lidcombe. Lovely play. Build-up was fantastic. Execution all the way down to the final header. That would have been worthy of goal of the year. Would have had me excited, that's for sure. But the score remains 1-0 here at Rydalmere Park. Keep those comments coming. Sadiq El-Naqib said, yes, he's my cousin. He couldn't make it because of work. Wow. That's unfortunate. As Wookboom finds his man, Kwan, inside the box. Where are his options? The option is he wins himself a corner. Lidcombe load up. Tallest play in the field, number 14. Will they find him? He goes for it, over his head. Auburn climb high. Header to Rima. Too much from Rima. Can't pull a shirt player back like that and not expect the free kick to be given away. McKenna on the ball, blows the whistle, gives it to Lidcombe. At the moment, again, Lidcombe doing it comfortable. Not easy, but just doing it comfortable. Patient build up again. Kim to Lee. Lee the star. Goes for goal. Keeper, no trouble. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he meant to find the striker in front of the keeper. Nonetheless, Lidcombe with the ball back again. Iljuan finds Lee, plays it back to Favour. Another patient build-up. Modesty says none of that. And again, it's like a repeat of what we just saw 2 minutes ago. Taking their time. Auburn content to sit back and let them just be patient. And Lidcombe will take the invitation. Finding Lee. We'll play it back. No options there. Star says, hang on a minute. It's choices. Oh, poor choice. Gives it straight away. Back to Orish. In the back. Auburn needs this ball. Needs to do something with the ball, that is. Orish. Can he find the through ball here? Looking for Kasim. On the key, there he is. Turns. Nice ball inside. Number 4 turns in. Can he turn around? Najee plays it back. Shot! Not a good one, though. Deflected. Did not get the connection. Would love to see a rocket from the play from Najee then. Forced a save out of Fujiwara. Not on this occasion. They come forward again, though. Lidcombe might be doing it comfortably, but the score is still only 1-0. There's certainly a long way to go in this match. A full second half and 3 minutes in this remains. Lidcombe would desperately love to score a goal before the half-time whistle. Then the right end of the field, and they earn themselves a free kick. Dangerous territory at about 27 metres out. 26. They can score from here. Fujiwara quickly organises his wall. The tallest man, Young, in that wall. I'm seeing a shot in the top left-hand corner as we see the goals. Over the wall, under the crossbar, top left-hand corner. Everyone from Lidcombe in the defensive line. Number 17, Muhammad Arish. Shots in, low and flat. Easy pickings for Fujiwara. Don't think he made the most of that one. Didn't sound like he got the connection he wanted. Lidcombe fall back in the defensive set. Sorry, Auburn fall back in the defensive set as Lidcombe now come forward. Jason Starr on the ball. Finds Munro. Hit the back of his heel though. Kasim. Arish coming forward. Looking good, turns inside. Finds Kasim. Oh, from there, no. That wasn't the best play that need to control and push and find your man inside. Two options there. Bit of frustration setting in. Lidcombe finds Star to Lee. Rima couldn't get the control. Gives away a throw in to Star, who finds Munro. That was Kasim, plays it across to Elrish. Goes left. He goes left foot strong to the right wing. Can he keep inside? He does. I think that's Najee out there. Two in the middle. Little chip over. Beats Waratah. Doesn't beat Star, though, who clears comfortably on the left-hand side. That ball over the face of goal. Needed plays in the middle. Wahid. Nutmegs. Lee. But favour Akwate takes control. Sends it over halfway. McKenna looks at his watch. Sees seconds remaining. Still looking at his watch. Still looking at his watch. Seconds remaining, and there it is. Halftime here at Rydalmere Park in the X-League 1 final. It is Rydalmere Lions Black 1 over Auburn District 0. A game that wasn't fast-paced, probably on purpose, but I suspect that will all change, especially at the back end of that match if the score has one team ahead of the other. Indeed, if the score remains as it is right now. You can look for desperation, because this is knockout. You lose, your season is over. On that, let's have a break, and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Waratah Black, who kick off now against Auburn District. Winner take all into the final on Monday. The loser is the end of the road for season 2025. Auburn now. Let's see what strategy they employ second half. As they look to go forward. Little tack there. Struggling to get away with the ball. Lidcombe, it's now Auburn's turn. Coming forward to Rydalmere. Where's he going with it? Arish. Tiagi. Rydalmere loses the ball. First touch too heavy. And Wookboom gets a free kick, though. Thanks for joining us here as we continue the second half. And once again, I certainly encourage interactive broadcasting. Let us know where you watch the match from. The luxury of your YouTube smart television lounge room. Go for it. Why not? Got a comment here from Carl Ali Booker, my friend in Qatar. Thanks for joining us. As Lidcombe come forward. Can he get a cross in? Tries, defended well. Goal kick. Time for predictions, guys. You've been watching the first half. 1-0. We'll probably see different strategies in the second half. I'm calling it 2-1. 2-1 will be the score. Don't know who's going to win. Just saying 2-1. Long ball goes from El Rish. Finds his man, target man on the left. El Rish again. Rydalmere. That first touch to let him down again there. Najee. El Rish. Inside. Much better play. Najee again. Look, boom for Lidcombe. Take the ball now. Auburn definitely coming forward this half. Good to see. They won't be sitting back. Star to Lee, back to Star. Lee on the ball. Playing it back, coming, but now looking for the options. They'll push this to Young to Kim, beats his man, goes inside the box. Kim, can he finish? Beats the keeper. Goal! Magic footwork from Kim, beat the keeper, and Lincoln Waratah Black 2 to the good here at Rydalmere Park. Quality football, can watch that all day, all night. That sort of football play. Kim, the man leading the Golden Boot, no doubt. With play like that, there's the reasons why. Good build-up play first of all, but when they found that man, the talisman in the middle, he took it 25 metres into the box, rounded the keeper, magic footwork, quality of X1 proportions. Now, 2-0. I gave a prediction of 2-1. Auburn cannot sit back. They must make things happen here. This is all of a sudden raises the bar. Auburn District need to score to get back into the match, let alone level up. Coming forward into the box. Najee couldn't link up with Rydalmere. And you know that if, as Monroe on the ball, if Auburn step up their play and push in the fifth gear, so will Lidcombe, and they will respond in kind. This match is set up for a very good second half. Remembering they have to conserve their energies. Neither team really has a bench. Auburn have 1. Lidcombe have 0. Any injuries? They're short. Any fatigue? Bad luck. You've got to deal with it. But they're 2 to the good here. Comment from Dave Payne. Now, what plans do the X-League have for next season's comp? Are we going to go this World Cup style? One X-League? Actually, give me your thoughts on that one. There's mixed opinions. I kind of like it. There'll be clubs like Lidcombe and Auburn who have 2 teams. If they're going to play just in one competition, do you spread the talent? Do you have one stronger team than the other one? It's certainly food for thought. I guess the answer to the question, David, is how many teams nominate, really. That's the starting point. As Auburn come forward. Nice ball, Rydalmere showing the foot skills here. Driving forward. Can he keep the ball? He gives it. Najee, can he turn? Turns, but where's he going with it? Back into the den, the lion's mouth. And Waratah take the ball away. He needed to unload there. He needed to deliver the ball to a play out wide. Had a defensive line there. It's Pendle Hill and Lidcombe Waratah Black, the 2 best defensive teams in the X-League. You've got to be good to beat this defensive line. Kim. Bounce ball to Quan. Gives it to Lee. Can he turn? Beats his man? No, he doesn't. Najee to Najee. I believe they're brothers. Favour Kwate. Comes across, defends. Najee not giving up on him. Strong play, both teams. There was a facial collision, I think. Favour Kwate back at on the other side of halfway. Shoot, the ball's gonna hit me. Sorry. I had to miss the ball there. As fans on the near fence find it amusing. So I'm holding my camera in one hand, watching the game, holding my clipboard with the team sheets in the other hand, trying to juggle an umbrella 10 minutes into the first half. So yeah, no hands to catch a ball coming at me. So we see Favour Kwate, defender, come to blows with a collision. Both players going strong for the ball. Referee found no foul in it. John Lim makes a comment. I'm on the bench. Now, if you're listening to me, God bless you, that's great. I don't think a coach would like that. But then again, I don't think you're John Lim. Because on my team list, there's no John Lim. But nice try, John Lim. So Dave Payne, yeah, let us know your thoughts. Do we go back to X1, X2, separate competitions? I really enjoyed this group stage. High quality matches all the way around. So I welcome your feedback, and of course, all feedback, constructive or otherwise, will be looked at and assessed by the committees of the association coming into next year. Actually, I want to mention this. I mentioned it last time, and I'm getting some good feedback. So now that we've seen the pattern of broadcasting and viewership, it seems to be YouTube has taken over Facebook in leaps and bounds this year, because people like yourselves are watching this from the comfort of their YouTube smart television in their lounge room, especially in the middle of winter. And that's great to see. As Lidcombe are struggling to get the ball out here. Will Auburn make them pay? Najee with options. Kwate recovers from that face bump, takes the ball away. So my question is, rather than Friday night football, Monday night football has proven easily our largest viewers in number. The 3 Monday night football matches we've had this in the end of the season and group stages. So my question is, Kim, looking for another run and a goal, is taken down by Zach Yagi. John McKenna shows in the yellow. So as I set up for the kick, my question is, do you think instead of having Friday night football, would Monday night football work? Personally, I think it should be very seriously looked at. Friday night, you're competing against traffic, going out, rugby league on television, but on Monday night, there's nothing on. Teams can readjust, play on Monday night, train during the rest of the week. And I think we're on a winner with people like yourselves watching on their YouTube, TV, smart televisions in the lounge room. As we have Lidcombe now, that's a good, say, 30 metres out. That's Kim. Up for a brace, let's see. Goes for goal. Bounce straight to the arms of Abdul Qadir. Not much effort required for that save. That's the way the keepers like them. Auburn certainly showing a different style in the second half. Going forward to Naji. Into the box now. Can he beat his man? Goes for the goal! Shave the corner post. Nice play. Quick shot. She'd love to see that one go in. A delicious attempt on that one. Mouth-watering goal like that. Great to see. But alas, it was not a goal. 2-1, always the scoreline that causes the leading team the most grief. Will Lidcombe fall into that trap? Not as yet. They're comfortable with their clean sheet. Fujiwara, an accomplished goalkeeper. The coaches of the X-League not only nominate for the referee of the year, they also do a 3-2-1 points for the Golden Glove Award. Who will that be? I think you'll find, if I was voting, Fujiwara would get a point from me, or a couple of points. As Lidcombe go forward again into the box. One-on-one, keeper beaten. Goal! Lidcombe bury the ball in the back of net. 3 to the good. And just like that, I think Auburn's season is over for 2025. Their shoulders have slunk even further now. Measured celebration from the Lidcombe team. The machine rolls on. But as we saw, last time they played, they took a lead. It wasn't a 3-goal lead. They took a lead only to be clawed back for a 3-3 draw. But it was enough to get them into this match, together with a dismissed appeal from Auburn FC. They very well may well play Auburn FC White on Monday if the score remains the same. And then to take on Auburn District Black, who are watching intently. But it stands right now with Luke Kwon going forward. He goes into the box now. Danger here for Auburn. Across the face of goal. No one there for the shot as El Rish takes the ball away. It doesn't look like they're going to have an all-Auburn grand final, to the disappointment of the team, then club. But in X-League 2, we have an all-Holroyd Rangers who won a dramatic penalty shootout, 8-7 in the match prior to this one. As Auburn come to the box, strongly defended by Favour Kwate. Holroyd Rangers, Black, waited for their brother team to win the penalty shootout, and they'll play each other in the first X-League match, the first grand final of the season, next Friday at Melita Stadium. Hopefully after 5 days of dry weather, the surface will be very good. As the coach and captain of this team, number 14, Jung Suk Jung, tries to claim a foul. Referee wasn't buying into it. Naji with the ball coming forward for Auburn. Where's the options? He'll go himself. Turns, no one's there. He has to go back himself again. Can he turn the corner? He tries to kick into the feet to win a corner. Still there. Along the Y-line, Lidcombe comfortably taken over the sideline. Referee plays it. 10, Wahid. Straight into the breadbasket of Fujiwara. He hasn't really been troubled. Though that shot 2 minutes ago didn't trouble the keeper. That sailed past the top right-hand corner. Would have been a cracking goal. Fujiwara, errorless in this match. Clean sheet. He would certainly feature in my top 3 for the goalkeeper of the year, the Golden Glove. James Arrow, Pendle Hill, with the best defence in the X-League. He would feature also in the running. And the Auburn District Black keeper. That would be Akush, Nabil Akush. They'd be my top 3 in the running for the Golden Glove 2025 X-League 1. As for X-League 2 Golden Glove, a number of options there. But if I'm guessing, Graham Waratah had a good keeper, Alan Saron. But you know what? Zane Brown, who broke his hand as a goalkeeper. Up until that moment, I think about 2/3 of the way into the competition, he'd be my Golden Glove for X-League 2. And the Lidcombe keeper, though he got beaten today in the penalty shootout, he was pretty good. Anyway, we have a wealth of talent in the men in the gloves, and all will be revealed on the 9th of October at the association dinner. As Munro with the ball goes wide, tries to, good defence. Again, strong tackle, too strong. Number 6, Abdullah Rish, clicks the heels in the boot of Munro, earns himself a yellow card. No protest, no dispute. He knew it and came up and apologised to Munro, equally as quick as he received the yellow card. Kim, 37 metres out. He's got himself a brace. A hat-trick would look good on his resume. And it's a very impressive resume thus far. This will be a floater. Too far for a shot. He looks for 14, Jung. Curl to his left foot. Might find the head of Jung. He's positioning himself. No. Oh, he's toying with the Auburn team. Goes forward. Finds a man. Lee free. Shots on. And wide. When you're 3 to the good, you can try those training park drills. "27 minutes to go in this match. Remembering, if it's Lidcombe tonight, they will be playing on Monday night for a right for the final against Auburn FC White. As El Rish goes to Naji, who just... Sorry, Abdul Rahman had his radar way off on that one. Sends the ball way past the right of the goal. Looked a shot out of frustration there. But credit to Auburn. They're still coming at Lidcombe. As they come forward, Lee. To Wookboom. To Jung. Puts it out to Munro. Caught the face of goal. Quan couldn't get there. Simon Rowe 8, yes. The assist from Matt Monroe to the last goal to Kim was excellent. Back from halfway, finds him, open man, but you got to give credit to Kim. Lots of work still had to get done. Long ball. This is the flagship competition of the GDSFA, the X-League, for men's, of course. I'll give a shout out to the Women's Premier League, where we have Holroyd minor premiers, they're playing their semi-final at Marconi Stadium on Sunday afternoon, I believe 3 o'clock. Auburn trying to get the ball in, takes it over. They're playing Quakers Hill. Again, 3 o'clock at Marconi. It will be live streamed, and yours truly will be giving commentary. So, looking forward to our only Women's Premier League team from Granville. And the Women's Premier League, for those that don't know, is a combined competition of the best female footballers in Granville, Blacktown, and Hills associations. Holroyd are certainly the powerhouse, having played in the past 2 grand finals as the ball comes in the corner, low and flat. Having won the first the inaugural year, they played in last year's grand final but went down, unfortunately. And this year being crowned minor premiers, I think for the 3rd time, or definitely the 2nd time in 3 years. So they're worthy of a shout out, and we wished Danny Riss, coach of that team, and he's got a pretty good team at that. Every success on Sunday afternoon. Again, you can watch it live on our YouTube channel on Sunday afternoon. It should be a cracking match for a right to go straight into the grand final. Lidcombe now with Quan on the ball. Can he beat his man? He does. Gets a yellow card. Professional foul. Number 4. Shamlan, as John McKenna put his name in the book. Perhaps wasn't necessary to do that. There were players in the vicinity. No rush from Lidcombe to go forward. Lidcombe have been showing their class in this match. They've been doing it quite comfortably, actually. Not easy, but comfortable. They'll need to have fresh legs on Monday and hopefully a bench for their sake, because they've got match after match after match. In a short period of time, the ball floats in by Lee, straight into the hands of Abdul Qadir. Now, for those who are asking, Monday's match, which will be Auburn FC, taking on what looks to be clearly Lidcombe Waratah Black as they come forward with the ball, will not be live streamed. Unfortunately, wish it was. I would have enjoyed calling that match, but it will not be live streamed. As Auburn go away with the ball. Coming forward, Najee turns inside to Rima. Back to Najee in the right. Good build up. Square it in here early. There it is, but defended by Lee. Only to give away a throw in. Orish. Back at halfway now. That's a shot out of desperation. Fujiwara watched the ball sail past the right post. No venom in that strike. Looks like Auburn are out of options here. A goal might just keep Lidcombe a little bit more honest. Instead, Orish sends the ball into the back of the legs of McKenna. And the referee correctly blows the whistle, giving the ball back to Auburn. Orish to Wahid. taken away. Lidcombe on the ball. They're going to go across the field. Kim finds his man Quan on the left. Takes the ball into the box. Cuts back. Tries to. There it is. Anyone with the ball for tap in. And there it is. Goal! Number 14. Captain and coach Jung Suk Jung put the last stake into the coffin of the Auburn District season. The score now 4 to the good here at Rydalmere Park. As the fans in front of me from Auburn District have to tip their hats to the talent on display from the Lidcombe team. They're here to support their brothers, the boys in black, but not tonight. Lidcombe now putting on a bit of a clinic here. For the good. Should Auburn FC be worried on Monday? No doubt they'll be watching this match. They'll study it. But they know how there's no tricks, no secrets to how Lidcombe play. Slow build up. Meticulous, looking for the gaps, looking for the spaces, the seams in the defense. And then they exploit them with nifty footwork and precision passing. He's been their formula for the past 2 seasons. Very successful at that. Auburn coming forward. Trying to get a consolation if they can. As Kim, nifty footwork again. Finds his right wing. Gives it to Lee. Can he play it across? He does! To Quan! One-on-one with the keeper! Where's he going with this one? He beats the keeper, and that's goal number 5! Or is it 6? I've lost count. It's raining goals here at Rydalmere Park to the disappointment of the Auburn fans. Lidcombe showing giving a masterclass in X-League football right now. The rain has stopped, but not with the goals. Measured celebration. Good honour, good respect from the Lidcombe boys. Not rubbing it in. But they know the bigger picture is Monday night. Monday night, Auburn FC awaits them. And I believe it's at Wanderers Park, field number 7. Well, my prediction certainly has failed me. I said 2-1. Okay, we have predictions. Wow. Zaza El Hamid. 7-0. Change to 10-0. I certainly hope it's not 10. Heck, I hope it's not 7. For Auburn's sake, that is. Kim. They'll work the ball around. Turn it into a training drill now. Mindful, no injuries, no waste of energy. Just preparing themselves for Monday's big match at Wanderers Park. Najee comes forward for Auburn. They'll try and keep a clean sheet. Shots on, and just like that, do not trouble the keeper. He goes over the crossbar. Pretty much the story for Auburn today. Have not had their radar on. Now, there still may be a Auburn grand final. Auburn FC, that is, as Auburn District Black are waiting for their challenger. Who will it be? What do you think? Lidcombe Waratah on tonight's performance. Wow, you'd have to say them. But Auburn FC White do enough. They do enough to win matches. They had a good run into the group stages. after a slow start the year, results-wise, but they're playing the same for not flashy football, but successful football. Will it be enough to take on the might of Lidcombe Waratah? Black team, that is. Find out, tune in. Well, you can't even tune in on Monday, I'm sorry. We're not covering that one live stream. We've spoiled you with too many Monday night footballs, apparently. Sam makes a comment. That's cheeky, Sam. I dare not utter it. My respect for the Auburn brothers prevents me from reading your comment. And yet there's still 16 minutes or 15 minutes and some change to play. Lidcombe are comfortable. If the opportunity to score goals come their way, they'll certainly take them. And Auburn will try to have a consolation goal here or there or somewhere. As they come forward now. Can they get a shot off? Turns in Naji. And it's a goal! Sorry, Abdurrahman Jabara. Goal! Consolation! Fujiwara disappointed in himself there. Got a hand to it. That should have been saved. "5-1 the score here now at Rydalmere Park. Can we see a miracle? Can we see a miracle? I'd love to see it. I tell you what, 4 goals in 15 minutes. Let's do it. Let's do that. Auburn, a bit of a spring in their step all of a sudden. It's amazing what a goal can do as he comes forward. Miracle. Michael Lang, 2162. I'm not saying they're going to do a miracle. I'm saying if they score 4 goals, it would be a miracle, wouldn't it? I'd think so. Lidcombe, unhappy about losing a clean sheet as Munro comes to the right wing. Looks back. Finds Young. Finds Kim on the left foot. Turns inside. Back to the left foot again. Plays to Kwan. Too much. And gives away a goal kick. One goal every 78 minutes. Not quite. More like what Michael Lang's saying. 1 goal every 4 minutes. Well, wouldn't it be exciting if they did score a couple more goals? Take it to 5-3. For Auburn's sake, I'd rather finish scoring goals and well, they won't be finishing on a duck egg this season, a 0 to the name, but they'll then score a couple of goals. There's some fans down here still, some friends and family. Give them something to excite them with as they come forward. Lidcombe, typically untroubled, but good play to score that last goal from the first goal from the Auburn lads. I think they may have clocked off defensively. But not Auburn. They're coming at it still. Credit to them. Rima now on the ball. We'll send this out to Naji. Oh. No control. Let the ball go over the sideline. Lee to Akwate. Back to Fujiwara. Looking for Kwan, but only finds Naji. Auburn looking active here. Players going forward. Can he turn? Wahid, left foot to Fujiwara. Safe hands there on this occasion. Had to be. Wahid was coming in for the follow-up. No chance given. Now, Kim gives it to Wookboom. Turns inside, Lee. Kim, over the top, offside. Flag. Referee lets it go. Sends the ball long. Rima on the ball. Still with Auburn. Sends it to the right. There's an injury there. That's Najee feeling it. As he grabs his knee, goes down. On the other side of the field, though, Auburn coming forward. Najee gets up, limps into position. Najee tried too much. Lick him now. They have the numbers. 3-on-2 going forward. Too far? Maybe not. Kwan's on the ball. No, Kim's on the ball. Plays it back for a tap in by Star. Missed it. Lee over the crossbar. Wide. It's Soccer-san. Kick the ball under the crossbar. Actually, that's not Lee. That's Jung. The tall, strapping fellow, the captain coach. What's he doing up there? They don't normally find him up there in the forward line unless it's a corner or a free kick. But this game's over. This is, like I said, become a training drill now for the Lidcombe team. With 10 to go. Orish. Still Orish. Earned himself a freebie. Looking to play quickly. Wahid. Najee. Plays it back to Orish. To Rima. Najee. Being forced back. Turns it around to Rima. But Lee can take possession. Kwan on the ball. Turns inside. Nice one touch. Look, boom. To Lee. Kwan. Nifty ball skills and I cursed him. Take the ball over the sideline. And he tried to look up with Kim. The talisman playing on the side there. Post your comments, ladies and gentlemen. Play the match. Who do you think? With an obvious Kim with his brace. The defensive line, very good also. Auburn coming forward. But Kim there again. Speaking of the devil on the ball. They spread the field. Lee coming forward here. Behind the defensive line. Jung, the captain coach. Trying to dink the keeper. Good save, Abdul Qadir. Cheeky little shot there. Had room to go forward. Elected the skill of a dink past the keeper, but wasn't quite there. Again, training drill exercises here. When you're up 5-1 with under 10 to go. Lidcombe probably already thinking about Auburn FC now on Monday. Again, goes to the left. Rima there, takes the ball away. Auburn pushing forward. Nothing to lose here, but trying to score some goals. Star on the ball. Pushes it. Kwan to Lee. They're coming inside. Young to Lee. Monroe into the box. Turns. Finds the ball at his feet. No, couldn't get there. Strong defense by Auburn. Lee goes for a 25, 30-metre shot. Hit the back of Rydalmere. Stung him. But the deflection works well. Naji on the ball coming forward. Turns, dances, still with the ball. Being forced backwards. He gets studded at the free kick. Lidcombe lover. Comments, yes. G. Kim, man of the match. He certainly put his stamp on this match. Interesting, they played him in the mids. Whereas right now, up in the centre forward position, where his customary been all year. There he is. Couldn't get the left foot to it. Kwan can't do it either. So the Fred Barlow medal. Fred Barlow, the founder of our association. 125 years old this year, our association. Has already been determined. The Fred Barlow medal is the 3-2-1 points given by the referees in the first 17-18 matches, that being the first round, and then the group stages. No points are given in this final series. A ladder was posted on the socials a month or so ago, and Kim was up there, as were players from Auburn District, Lidcombe. And that will be determined. I genuinely am not certain who won that, and I won't be spoiling it by giving assumptions. On the 9th of October, all will be revealed the Fred Barlow medal for the best player as determined by the referees in the X-League, which is arguably the best player, consistently the best player in the entire GDSFA. Will be determined and awarded on the 9th of October at the annual dinner of the association. We will have the golden boot, we'll have the golden glove. Obviously, we'll know who would have won the Cotton Cup in the X-League by then. They'll all be awarded their trophies and their prizes. Big night, the presentation night. Again, our 125th year. And no one in Australia can say that when it comes to soccer football. Barely 3 minutes to be played here. Ali Reza Hadari says, when are the finals? Okay, for the last time, tonight, Monday night, Lidcombe Waratah Black will take on Auburn FC White. The winner of that match will play on Friday, literally 7 days' time, the grand final at Melita Stadium against Auburn District Black, as Kim comes forward again. Shoots, saved by Abdul Qadir. But the first grand final will be played X-League 2, probably 6:15. And it'll be an all Holroyd Rangers affair. Holroyd Rangers Black will play Holroyd Rangers White, who tonight won a penalty shootout. 8-7. An epic shootout to book their place against their brothers. That match will be followed by the X-League 1 grand final. Again, Auburn District waiting to see who they'll play after Monday. Unfortunately, we are not broadcasting Monday Night Football's match, as El Reese get the ball to Abdul Rahim in the box. And Lidcombe will take this away. Peter McKenna looks at his whistle as watch. Shots in. Saved by Fujiwara. Again, looks at his watch. Still says there's a minute to play. Or 20 seconds by my calculation. Not even 20 seconds. It's 2 seconds. That's full time here at Rydalmere Park, where we have Auburn District White bowing out of the X-League competition for 2025. Have they succumbed to Lidcombe Waratah Black, the reigning champions, 5-1, and set up a that night against Auburn FC. The winner to play Auburn District Black, waiting for them in the grand final for next Friday night. Thank you for tonight's patronage. Look forward to seeing you all next Friday, where we'll be broadcasting hopefully both matches, if not just the one, from Melita Stadium, where the weather looks to be good with 5 days of dry weather forecasted. Hopefully no more rain. Looking forward to the matches to be played on all of next weekend, where grand final galore, a festival of football from Melita Stadium, where we have multiple grand finals being played there. Also over at Guildford West Sports Ground, hosting those grand finals. And then the following week, we will have all the Division 1 grand finals and the Cotton Cup, probably on that Saturday night. Look out for your socials for that one. And then on the following day, Father's Day, coming to you live from Melita Stadium, will be the Women's Premier League Grand Final, and we hope to have Holroyd Rangers minor premiers this year, a class above the rest of the competition in my assessment, and that will be determined again this Sunday. They play Quakers Hill at Marconi Stadium. That will be covered live, and the winner will go straight into that grand final on Father's Day. My name is Noel Donor. Good night and God bless.